Right now, there are people in your city searching for exactly what you do. They open Google, they typed it in, and they're looking at the results. Your business isn't there. And it's not because you don't have a Google business profile. You probably do. Most businesses do. The problem is you set it up, you verified it, maybe you added your address and your hours, and then you walked away. And right now, that profile is sitting there, half finished, stale, invisible. Because Google doesn't reward businesses that exist. Google rewards businesses that are active. Hi there, it's Adrian Newman from Numero Uno Web Solutions. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 5-part system to turn your Google business profile from a forgotten listing into your best performing marketing asset. I'm going to give you specific steps, no fluff, so let's just get right to it. Okay, before we get into the how, I need you to understand why this matters more in 2026 than it ever has before. When someone searches for a local service, a plumber, a dentist, a contractor, a real estate agent, this is what they see first. Not the AI overview, not the paid ads, not the websites ranked on page 1. This. 3 businesses right at the top of the page before anything else. If you're in this block, you get calls. If you're not, the majority of people searching never even scroll far enough to see your website. And here's what people mostly don't realize, that the local pack is not driven by your website's SEO. It's driven almost entirely by your Google business profile. Those are your reviews, your photos, your activity level, and your completeness. Your domain authority, your backlinks, your content strategy, look, those matter for traditional organic search, but the local pack, well, that's your GBP full stop, which means for the first time in a long time, you have a major ranking factor that you can control directly today. And most of your competitors have no idea how to use it. Okay, so let's get to it. Step 1, and I know this sounds basic, but I promise you most businesses skip half of this. And that is to complete every single field in your Google business profile, every single one. That's your business category. This is the single most important field in your entire profile. Google uses your primary category to decide which searches you're eligible to show up for. If you're a personal injury lawyer and your category says law firm, well, you're missing every targeted search. So you need to be specific. Don't pick the broadest category that kind of applies. Pick the most specific one that exactly describes what you do. Then add secondary categories for every additional service. Then there's the services. Google gives you a dedicated section to list every service you offer. Most businesses put 3 generic ones and move on. So you need to go deeper. So if you're a roofer, I don't want you just to write roofing. Write roof repair, roof replacement, emergency roof repair, flat roof installation, eaves trough cleaning. Every service you list is a potential search query someone is typing right now. Then you have your business description. 750 characters to describe your business. Use them all. Tell Google and your customer exactly what you do, who you serve, and where you operate. I want you to use natural language. Use the words your customers actually type. Don't stuff keywords awkwardly. Write it like you're talking to a customer who just found you. Then there's the important Q&A section, and this one is almost always completely ignored. Google lets users ask questions directly on your profile, and the answers show up publicly. Most business owners don't even know it exists. So I want you to go in right after watching this video, or push pause and go in right now, and pre-populate it yourself. Write out the 5 questions that your customers ask most often. Then answer them. Detailed, helpful answers. This feeds Google's AI and tells the algorithm your profile is actively managed. Look, Google tracks completeness. So the more complete your profile, the more Google trusts you. And the more Google trusts you, the higher you rank. It's really that straightforward. So to summarize, set your primary business category to the most specific match, not the broadest, and every relevant secondary category. List every individual service you offer. Use specific, searchable language, not generic labels. Write a full 750 character business description using natural language and location-specific keywords, and pre-populate the Q&A section with your 5 most common customer questions and answer them in detail. Step 2, photos. And I'm not talking about your logo and a stock image of someone shaking hands. I want you to look at these 2 profiles. Same city, same industry, same basic service. One of them gets clicked, the other gets ignored, and it's not hard to figure out which one. Here's what to shoot when you're creating photos. Your team, real people, not stock photos. Your location, that's both the interior and exterior. Before and afters, if your work is visual. Jobs in progress and finished work. Your equipment and any branded vehicles, and community involvement if you have it. Look, real evidence that you are a real, active, competent business. Upload a minimum of 10 photos this week. Then I want you to commit to adding 2 to 4 new photos every single month, because Google tracks recency. Fresh photos signal an active business, and active businesses rank higher than stale ones every single time. Step 3, and this is the one I want you to pay the most attention to, and I've talked about it in other videos before. Reviews. Most businesses approach this completely wrong. They think reviews are a one-time push. Let's ask all of our customers at once, get 100 reviews, and we're done. But that's not how Google sees it. Google pays attention to velocity, the pace at which you're earning new reviews. So a business with 300 reviews from 2 years ago is less attractive to the algorithm than a business with 80 reviews, but 5 new ones coming in every single month. Recency matters. Consistency is the signal. So here's the system. Every time you complete a job, send a follow-up message within 24 hours. If you can do it by text, that works best, but you can also email it. I want you to keep it short and personal. Something like this. Hey, name, really appreciate you letting us take care of your project. If you have 2 minutes, a quick Google review would mean a lot. Here's a direct link. Thanks again. That's it. No essay, no guilt trip. A direct ask with a direct link. You can go into your GBP dashboard, find your review short link, and put it everywhere. Your email signature, your invoice footer, your follow-up text. Every touch point is an opportunity. You can even convert the short code into a QR code, so somebody just needs to use their phone, take a picture of it, and the review link just shows up right there. And respond to every review, every single review. Positive reviews, you need to thank them. Specifically, mention the project or service by name. It shows you actually read it. And then the negative reviews, you need to respond calmly, professionally, and offer to make it right. Don't argue. Don't get defensive, and don't disappear. Google sees that engagement, and potential customers see it even more. A business that responds to every review, good and bad, looks like a business that cares. And that is exactly the kind of business people want to hire. So to summarize, build a post-job follow-up system. Send a review request, text or email within 24 hours of every completed job. Include your GBP review short link in your email signature, invoice footer, and follow-up messages. If you have to convert it to a QR code, do so. You can even paste it at your checkout point if you're a retail store. Respond to every positive review, mention the specific project or service by name, and respond to every negative review calmly, professionally, and with an offer to resolve it. Step 4, GBP posts, the most underused feature on the entire platform. So Google lets you publish posts directly on your business listing. They can be updates, offers, events, announcements, whatever. They show up on your profile, and they're visible to anyone who finds you on Google Maps or in the local pack. There are two reasons this matters. One, posts are a direct activity signal. I keep coming back to that word because it's the foundation of GBP ranking. Active profiles outrank stale ones, period. And two, posts convert. Someone finds your profile, sees you posted about a project you finished last week, or they see that you're running a spring special. That's real-time social proof. It tells them that you're open, you're busy, and that you're legitimate. So here's my advice. Post once a week. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's not. And it doesn't need to be long. A photo from a recent job with a couple sentences, a seasonal offer, a tip for your customers, 5 minutes. Set a recurring calendar reminder on the same day at the same time, and that's it. Most of your competitors will start and quit within a month. You won't. And that consistency over a 90-day period is what moves you up the local pack. So to summarize, post your GBP at least once per week, a recent job photo, seasonal offer, or customer tip. Set a recurring calendar reminder on the same day each week so it becomes a habit. And keep your posts short. A photo plus 2 sentences is enough. Consistency matters more than length. Now, before I get to the last strategy, don't forget, hit that like button below and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Finally, step 5, and this one goes slightly beyond your GBP, but it directly affects how Google ranks your profile, so don't skip it. Citations. A citation is any mention of your business online. That's your name, your address, and phone number. Google cross-references these to verify that you're a real, consistent, legitimate business. The problem is that most small businesses have inconsistent citations. So their address might be slightly different on Yelp than on their website. Or maybe their phone number changed 2 years ago and half their old listings still show the old one. Their business name has Inc. on some listings and not others. Google sees that inconsistency and, well, creates doubt. And that doubt lowers your ranking. So here's what to do. I want you to pause this video. Search your business name right now along with your city and look at every listing that comes up. That's your name, address, and phone number. They all need to be exactly identical across all of them. Same abbreviation, same format, everything. Then make sure you have a presence on the major platforms. That's Yelp, the Better Business Bureau, your industry-specific directories, your local chamber of commerce. Each consistent citation is another signal that reinforces your legitimacy in Google's eyes. This is the foundational work nobody talks about because it's just not exciting. But it's what separates businesses that rank from businesses that wonder why they don't. So to summarize, search your business name and city in Google and audit every listing that appears in for NAP consistency. Ensure that your name, address, and phone number are exactly identical across all directories. That's same abbreviations, same format. And claim and complete your listings. That's on Yelp, the BBB, Yellow Pages, your industry directories, and your local chamber of commerce. Okay, so that's it. 5 steps. So let's bring it together. 1, complete every field, category, services, description, Q&A. Leave nothing blank. 2, photos. I want you to post 10 to start, then 2 to 4 new ones every month. Real photos only. 3, review velocity. Build a system, not a one-time push, and respond to every review, good or bad. 4, GBP posts. Do it once a week. Be consistent. Be active. 5, citations. Audit your listings, make everyone identical, and fill in the gaps. Look, here's the truth. This is not complicated. It's not expensive. It doesn't require an agency or a big budget or a technical background. It requires about 3 hours of focused work at the beginning and about 30 minutes of maintenance every week after that. But if you do this properly and your competitors don't, you will see movement in the local pack usually within 60 days. I've watched this happen for businesses in competitive markets doing nothing more complicated than what I just told you. The businesses winning local search right now are not the ones with the biggest SEO budget. They're the ones with the most active, most complete, and most consistent Google business profile, and that could be you too. And look, if you need help with this, reach out to me. My info can be found in the video description below. And if you're looking to generate website leads overnight, well, I've got a simple trick that I reveal in this video here.